Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Football and welcome to the African Cup of Nations. I know it was played in 2022, but they usually call it 2021, but I'm going to stick with 2022. AFCON 2022 tournament review. With me on this one is Doug. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm very gutted actually that the AFCON is finished because obviously there was football on every single day. Now we're sort of back to sort of reality club football, but I absolutely loved AFCON, absolutely love covering it, and obviously big up to yourself as well for some amazing coverage, I must admit. Amazing coverage.
Thank you, man. So, how is it like covering? That was going to be my first question. How is it like doing watch-alongs for African Cup of Nations? Like, obviously, you have to do some research. You get to know some players you've never heard about. You get to watch some players you've never watched, some teams you've never seen play. How was it covering a tournament? Have you ever covered a tournament before? Or Euro 2020 the
Uh,
first one?
Euro 2020. Yeah, Euro 2020 was the
Yeah,
first one, but yeah, this one in particular, like I don't watch a lot of African football, but
yeah,
if you actually think about it, it was almost like learning a new language. Like there were some really really difficult players to pronounce, but no,
yeah,
I felt throughout the whole tournament, I felt that I was getting more confident in myself actually. So no,
yeah,
absolute pleasure to cover it. Obviously, I think Nigeria against Egypt was probably my best watch along actually.
yeah.
But I think I've had 14.2k views in the last 28 days, and that's obviously absolutely amazing. So the support I've had from all the videos on there is fantastic, and yeah, it just got me in the mood for like wanting to cover more as well.
Yeah, I totally agree. For me as well, like getting to see people in the comments from countries like I've never ever seen, like talk to people from, like fans from
Hmm.
Comoros. I've never ever met anyone from Comoros before. Fans from Sierra Leone, like different places. It was pretty good. So
Yeah,
confession time, Doug. At the beginning of the tournament, which team did you expect to win?
I had Senegal.
You had Senegal.
I
Oh
had
my goodness,
Senegal. There's an
no way.
actual. I honestly, I can't remember what page it was, but they
Yeah,
asked a tweet. They asked the question, who do you think's going to win? And my immediate answer was at Team Senegal. So I was very very lucky because for the first sort of few games, Senegal were
yeah,
very very uninspiring. But
yeah.
just as the tournament goes on, they found their rhythm, and they managed to win in the end. And yeah, Mane will be indebted by everyone in Senegal, but right now.
Agreed. I definitely, I cannot remember the exact team I went for, but it was definitely not Senegal. I think it was one of Algeria or Egypt, one of the North African boys. I think I went for one of them. I definitely not. I wasn't Senegal. So let's get to the tournament review. Some of the awards have already been given, like yesterday. This is ours. This is me and Dags, which players we liked in the tournament, which games were great. For example, yesterday they gave Edouard Mendy goalkeeper of the tournament. I totally do not agree with that. He didn't
Nope.
even play the first three games, if I'm not wrong, because he had COVID. He only played like the last 16, the quarterfinal, semi-final. I think there's been better goalkeepers, for example, the Sierra Leone. But let's get started. Let's have this screen on next to us. So as you can see, this was Group A. We did all the predictions from Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, Group E, Group F. So I'll start with the groups first. Doug, which group entertained you the most? Was it the Cameroon group, the host group? Was it the Senegal group against obviously as a Liverpool, Liverpool fan, there was the likes of Kate in that group with Mane. Group C, there was Morocco in the likes of Gabon, Comoros, surprise package, Ghana going out,
Yeah.
Nigeria, Egypt in Group D. As you said, that was the best challenge so far. Like Group E, Group F with the Tunisia, Mali drama, referee blowing
Yeah,
the whistle.
that
Which
that
group did you
that.
enjoy most?
I have to say probably Group D. The
Yeah,
one with obviously Algeria, the Ivory Coast. I mean, nobody expected Algeria to finish bottom.
yeah,
Defending champions, and to be fair, in the first game against Sierra Leone, they were very, very fortunate. I know Sierra Leone had
yeah.
obviously like a goal ruled out for offside, but Sierra Leone actually played very, very well against Algeria, and then obviously Equatorial Guinea getting the victory against Algeria was excellent as well, and then
Yeah.
Ivory Coast just completely played them off the park as well. So yeah, it had to be that one because obviously Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone, both of them were very unfortunate not to. Well, Sierra Leone in particular, they were very unlucky not to go through. But I'd have to say Group E. I think Group E has been very, very entertaining for sure.
Was there a group that kind of let you down in terms of entertainment?
I think everyone probably expected Cameroon to go through against their group anyway. I don't know. Probably there was one uninspiring group, but off the top of my head, I mean Group C. I think everyone expected Morocco. Morocco to potentially, go through. And then, Ghana were an absolute disappointment, for sure. And Gabon as well. But I don't think there was one group that really disappointed me. But obviously Nigeria made light work of the group stage, and then find themselves, I think this is the difference with this with the group stage, is that teams can do very, very well in the group stage. It's then after that, if you want to, if they can do better. And, obviously it kind of gone in Nigeria's favour that they won their group. But, obviously they lost in the round of 16. So, but there wasn't really one group that disappointed me. I think they were all entertaining, but for me, it was definitely the Ivory Coast group, just right up until that final whistle. We just didn't know who was going to go through.
Yeah. For me, to answer the first question in terms of the group that I really enjoyed most, I'm actually going to say the Morocco one and Gabon, Ghana, Comoros. I think Comoros making their debut. Morocco's game against Gabon, the 2-2 was crazy as well. Hakimi scoring basically almost the last minute. Comoros shocking Ghana. The first few games, Morocco and Ghana, another last minute goal. The group that kind of let me down was Group F in terms of entertainment. There was a lot of 1-0s, as you can see. Gambia, Mali. In some games, we didn't even get the whole 90 minutes. We only got 84, That's how bad the group was. We didn't even get the whole 90 minutes. So I think that was a group that really, I wasn't really looking forward to, because I've never really seen Mauritania playing before. Gambia, I don't think it would have been entertaining. It was good, but I think that was a group that kind of let me down most because of the 1-0s and not too much drama apart from that Tunisia and Mali game. So let's review the final from yesterday. That was Senegal drawing with Egypt 0-0. What did you make of that game? Obviously, you said Senegal. You expected Senegal to win at the beginning of the tournament. So right before yesterday's game, were you sticking with Senegal?
Yeah. In all honesty, I just had a feeling that this year was their year because of the actual, like, you look at the team that they had, like Edouard Mendy, Koulibaly, Diallo, Mendy, Kouyaté, Sarr, Mane, Gay, Diayew, obviously Keita Balde, Bully Dia, Bamba Dieng. Like, it was so packed with a lot of talent. And the thing is, Senegal only conceded 2 goals in that whole tournament, as did Egypt. So both of these teams, I think, were destined to sort of make the final because of the the way that they've defended. But I thought the final was very, very good. Not bad for a 0-0. I know not much happened, but actually, when you look at it, obviously Senegal get the early penalty. I like what Salah did to Gabaski. Basically told him where Mane was going to go, and obviously being at Liverpool, he would obviously probably practice penalties every single day. But to be fair, I think Salah had Egypt's best 2 chances as well, and then obviously Marwan in the I think it was the second half of extra time, he had a clear header that went wide as well. So there wasn't much chances, but I think if you had to say overall, probably Senegal just edged it ever so slightly. But when it came to the penalties, it's a horrible way to lose a final. We all know it. We all know it's a horrible way to lose a final. But I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the game. I thought is it Asher, the right back for Egypt? I thought he was excellent. Hamdi was excellent for Egypt as well.
He was lucky to be on the pitch. You should have been sent off.
He should have been sent off. Yeah. He should have been sent off.
He had another 4 fouls after getting a yellow card. He was so lucky.
He was. But taking nothing away from Senegal. I mean, I'm impressed with Cease, obviously star at right back as well. It was a fantastic final, and I'm happy for Senegal. Because had they not won it, I think they would have thought maybe they've lost their chance. But now they've obviously won. Quite a very interesting celebration, I have to say. It took an age for them to get the trophy.
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but you're totally right. I say that as well. Although there's another AFCON next year, and those players will still be there, the likes of Mane and the likes of Keita Balde. If it was like in the next 2 years, maybe not. But I definitely agree. I was so surprised that was their first African Cup. Like when I had that like last year, I was like, Senegal have actually never won the AFCON, which is unbelievable because some players that you've seen at Liverpool before, the likes of El Hadji Diouf, like playing for Senegal all those years, like 2002, played so well in the World Cup. They had those kind of players. Kamara playing for Wigan in the Premier League. So many good players. It was surprising that they'd never won the tournament. But unlucky for Egypt. Do you think Salah will win this trophy, or do you think they've also lost their chance now?
No, I think he'll get one more chance. I think he was distraught. He was absolutely distraught. I love when Mane went up to obviously console him after the game. But I still think there's one more chance for Salah. I think there'll be one more chance for Salah, and maybe Egypt take their chance. But I think they need to keep Queiroz. I think Queiroz has done a very, very good job with Egypt. Yes, I know people are saying he's too defensive minded, but actually Egypt were very, very difficult to beat as well. And they were taking the penalties twice. Senegal weren't. So it was all down to who wanted to take a penalty. But what did you make of Salah actually not wanting to take a penalty? Like he obviously wanted to take the last penalty himself, but obviously Mane wanted to take the last penalty for Senegal. But do you think Salah should have took one?
I think he's going to take the fifth one. Obviously, most of the time it does go to the last penalties. I think he was definitely going to take the last one. I think he took the last one against was it Ivory Coast? And there was one game, I don't know, I don't think they actually reached the fifth penalty as well, but I think he was going to take the fifth penalty. I don't know if they usually change penalty takers according to how it's going. I know they always choose it before the penalty shootout. But what if two of your players miss it and then you're one away? Can't you like just tell Salah, okay, just go and take this one, because if the next one misses, or it will show like lack of trust in the next player taking, I don't know. So I think he's going to take the last one, and they just stuck by that. Maybe if the goalkeeper saved it, they would have gone to Salah next. So interesting, but unfortunate that he never even got to take an actual penalty and they lost. So unfortunate for him. So that was the final on Sunday. Very, very good game. I've not too many times you get a 0-0 that is that interesting. Let's go to the awards now. Team of the tournament. Doug, I'll start with this one. So there's a lot of choices. How many people? Okay, before you choose which teams, which specific team you're going for, how many candidates do you think are going to be on this list? Just on the top of the which three candidates would you nominate?
I would say Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso.
I think you've got to put Cameroon in there. I think, and then probably Senegal, and then probably Equatorial Guinea potentially.
Equatorial Guinea. So those are four. The ones you haven't mentioned, I'll probably say. Actually, I think Sierra Leone are great for their debut. I also think Comoros are great for. Okay, Sierra Leone's not debut, but they've been there before twice. But
Gambia.
Gambia.
I've just thought of another one. Well. Gambia.
Smallest country in Africa. They did it. They did very well first time in the AFCON. As I said, Comoros as well. And I actually think one of Ivory Coast, and I think Ivory Coast did well. Because they only lost on penalties. So I think they did well, especially in the beginning of the tournament. So out of those teams, for me, I think it's going to be very easy. I am going to go for these guys. I'm going to go for Cameroon as my team of the tournament. Obviously, they have the advantage of being the hosts. In the last 10 years, they've been in a couple of finals. They've won it as well. They beat Egypt back in 2017. And it's easy, I'd say, being at home, but it can also be harder, the pressure and everything. onto you, people expecting a lot from you. I don't think they are the favorites to win the trophy, but they did the job, especially in the group stage. The first few games, the first game they had to come from behind and beat Burkina Faso 2-1. The second game they scored 4 goals against Ethiopia. Abubakar and Ekambia are very good. They had to come from behind in that one as well. And in the third game, they scored first against Cape Verde. They should have won that game, but they ended up drawing, mostly because maybe they're already through. In the next round, I didn't think they did well against Comoros. Comoros didn't even have a goalkeeper, but Cameroon really struggled. But they did well against Gambia, who you've mentioned, and against Egypt, they only lost on penalties. And that comeback against Burkina Faso in the repeat of their first game, where they came from 3-0 down with like 15 minutes remaining. This guy coming from the bench and doing the job again, that was just crazy. So I'm going to go for Cameroon as my team of the tournament.
I would agree. I mean, I did sort of have a inkling towards Gambia.
Yeah.
Because I think Gambia were just superb, and they had so many good players that could strike a football. Like it's Jallo. Like, I think it was a pity he was injured. There's a pity he was injured. Moussa Barra was excellent throughout as well. But I think you'd have to say Cameroon. I think Cameroon are probably firstly, Toko Ekambi, excellent. Anguissa, excellent. Fai at right back, excellent. Jamalu? Is it Jamalu?
Yeah, there's Hongla as well in midfield. I think he had like 4 assists. There was the goalkeeper wasn't that great. He was okay, Onana, but he wasn't that great.
Onana. Yeah, I didn't think he was great. Obviously, had the incredible own goal. I don't know what he was doing. Don't know what he was doing. Misjudged it, and he panned it into his own net. But yeah, I think most of Cameroon's team was excellent, and Toko Ekambi. There is talk apparently. I don't know if you've heard this, but Toko Ekambi is interested in, I think, Brighton in the Premier League. That could be interesting if he goes there in the summer, because Toko Ekambi was excellent for Cameroon. But obviously, Vincent Abubakar, great to see him get the golden boot as well. I think, was it 8 goals he got? I think 8 goals that I could count anyway.
Since I started 60, 70 years ago, there's only one player who's ever gotten 9. So he's joined the 8 listed. Benny McCarthy did it for South Africa, getting 8 as well. So that was crazy. So I know it's usually the team that wins a tournament that gets team of the tournament, but not so much this one. So we are going for Cameroon as team of the tournament. I think they had like 3 comebacks from behind. They scored most goals. I think they scored 14 goals in the tournament. No one scored more than them. 14 goals. Egypt managed to keep them quiet. And if you're to give second and third, are you going for Gambia second?
I'm going to go Gambia second, yeah.
And who are you going for third? Is it going to be Senegal? Is it going to be Sierra Leone, who did very well, but they didn't actually get out of the group stage? But although they were close, but they didn't do very well. There's another part of the award where we're going to give like the surprise of the tournament. So it could be okay even if you don't put them here.
I'm going to go Ivory Coast third. I was impressed with Ivory Coast, actually. I thought they played very, very well. I liked the balance in their team. Obviously, you had Zaha, you had Haller, Pepe. Thought Pepe had a good tournament as well. Yeah. So I think Ivory Coast are definitely my third place.
Okay, I would agree. I definitely agree with Cameroon. I think Gambia did very well. For, as I said, smallest country in Africa. They went on to beat Guinea in the round of 16. And obviously they came up against the host in the quarterfinal, which was a bit hard for them. But coming out of a group that had the likes of, I think it was the Tunisia group, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Tunisia, Mali, they finished above Tunisia. They almost finished top of the table in that one. So that was great for them. So that is those are the awards for the team of the tournament. The second award, you're going to give out like 6. The second one is surprise of the tournament. So which team surprised you most personally? Which team did you expect nothing from and they totally shocked you?
I think it'd be a bit unfair to say this, but Gambia. I actually thought Gambia. I actually had Gambia third. I had Gambia third in their group. I didn't think they would go through, but you have to say they were excellent. They were really, really excellent. So many amazing players for them. So yeah, it's got to be Gambia for me.
Gambia surprise of the tournament. I wouldn't say 100% surprise. Yes, in terms of them reaching the quarterfinal, that was a surprise. But they did play the likes of Mauritania. They did play the likes of Tunisia. Tunisia always make the World Cup and stuff, so it's not easy. But I wouldn't be surprised, like 100% shocked if Gambia beat Mauritania, for example, which they did. So I wouldn't be surprised. The one that really surprised me, I have to go for Sierra Leone. In that group with Ivory Coast and Algeria, I think I predicted like 4-0 Ivory Coast. I think I went for 4-1 to Algeria or something. Nothing like that. They ended up drawing with Algeria 0-0. They even should have won that game. They scored twice against Ivory Coast, getting a 2-2, and they had to come from behind twice in that game. And as you said, they were against Equatorial Guinea. That game, they needed only a point to go through. And it was so frustrating for them. They actually missed a penalty in that game in the 86th minute. So if they scored that penalty, they would have been in the next round, and they would have played the team that Comoros played instead. So I think they did very well. For me, I'm going to go for Sierra Leone. Doug is going for Gambia. So Navid, I can see in the comments, like, we're going for the surprise of the tournament in terms of the teams you didn't expect much from. That actually did something, not the ones that you expected much from, but did nothing. You're going to come to that. That is basically like the Razzies awards in the movies, where you give bad awards for the ones who like worst perform and all that. But I am going to go for surprise of the tournament, Sierra Leone, and Doug is going to go for Gambia. Any other mentions?
I mean, obviously you mentioned Sierra Leone as well. I think they. Yeah, Stephen Cocker. Obviously, I know for obviously Stephen Cocker, Tottenham, Liverpool, QPR, Dundee, in Scotland as well. Yeah. Played for. Well, not anymore, but I think he's now in Turkey actually. Stephen Cocker, but yeah. Sierra Leone, I thought were very, very good. Mali, I don't know. I'll say Sierra Leone. I'll say Sierra Leone, I think.
Okay, so surprise of the tournament. Gambia did well, but you're going to settle for Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone first, Gambia second in the surprise of the tournament. Team of the tournament, as we covered before, Cameroon first, Gambia second, Ivory Coast third. So let's see. Congratulations to Senegal, says RK. And Navid had said that surprise of the tournament was Nigeria, I guess, in terms of not expecting them to go far. Did he actually mean they did well? I'm not sure. Let us know, Navid, in the comment section. So that's the second award. The third award is game of the tournament, the match of the tournament. So we can nominate games over here. Let me put the screen on. So any games you'd nominate, let's nominate 5 games first, and then we can like break it down. From Group A, any of those games that you'd nominate as a game of the tournament?
I would say probably Cameroon, Ethiopia. I remember doing a watch along for that, and that game was end to end. It was so crazy. Like Ethiopia looked like they were going to score every time they went forward. Cameroon looked like it was going to score every time they went forward. So I think Cameroon, Ethiopia is definitely one of the first ones anyway.
Cameroon, Ethiopia. Okay, I would agree with that. Group B, I don't think we had any good games at all. 1-0, 1-0, 0-0, 0-0. I don't think that group was it had a lot of good players, but not too exciting in terms of scores. Group C, there was plenty. I'm going to straight away nominate Ghana against Comoros. Comoros scoring 3 goals against Ghana. I'm going to put it there. Would you put Gabon and Morocco the 2-2?
Oh, the 2-2, yeah, definitely. I would also say that the Ghana Comoros game was brilliant, absolutely brilliant to watch as well. But yeah, Gabon Morocco was again another game that was sort of end to end. It was very very impressive from both teams. So yeah, I would probably say Gabon Morocco and then Ghana Comoros, because those 2 games were amazing to watch.
Okay, Group D, there was Nigeria beating Sudan 3-1. There was Nigeria beating Egypt 1-0. Actually, I remember that game, Nigeria, Egypt. That was the time, like, I think I lost my power and I didn't actually watch that game first half. You actually did a stream for that. And how was the game in general, Nigeria versus Egypt? I think Egypt didn't have a shot when I tuned to it in the 60th minute. They hadn't taken a shot yet.
If I'm being totally honest, Nigeria should have been about 6-0 up before Egypt had their first shot on goal. Yeah, honestly, Nigeria absolutely dominated the first half. Like, obviously, Iheanacho got the goal. Was a fantastic finish, absolutely fantastic finish into the top corner. But they had so many chances in that game. Like, I obviously remember doing the watch on, which is I think my most viewed AFCON video, which is that one. But I think looking back at it, Nigeria should have been about 6-0 up by the time Egypt had their first shot on goal, and that was when I was a little bit concerned for Egypt because they did not look like scoring in that game. And I don't know if Queiroz. Obviously, I have said Queiroz is a good manager for them, but it did feel at the time that he was kind of keeping them back from attacking. But then again, I thought Nigeria defended very, very well against Mo Salah. Mo Salah did not have any service up to him, and obviously I had to rely on Trezeguet, Marmoush, and obviously Mohamed as well. But no, it was a dominant performance from Nigeria, and should have been more goals for sure.
Okay, so we've nominated 3 games so far. I still have another 2, so no games from that group, right?
No, definitely not.
No. Okay. Group E, there was a couple of nil-nils. There was Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone 2-2, and Ivory Coast 3, Algeria 1. Which one do you think was more entertaining between those ones?
I'm going to go for the 2-2. I'm going to go for the 2-2. I think Ivory Coast were very good against Algeria. Algeria did not defend well at all. But it was quite unexpected for Sierra Leone to get a 2-2 with Ivory Coast. Obviously, we all know about the mistake that led to the second Sierra Leone goal. But yeah, it's got to be Ivory Coast the 2-2.
That's by day is one of my moments of the tournament to come to that, whatever the goalkeeper did there. So I don't think there was any any good great game in Group F. In terms of knockout stage, you had a couple of 1-1s, 1-0. There was a 2-0, there was a 2-1. Any game from the knockout stage you'd nominate? Obviously, we need to get one more game from this one. Which one stood out for you? I would go for Burkina Faso, Cameroon, the 3-3.
Yeah, I would go for the 3-3. Oh, what a game that was! I don't think anyone expected Cameroon to come back from 3 goals down to get a 3-3. But fair play to Cameroon. And was it Bohoken that got the first goal, and then obviously Abubakar got like a double after that. But no, Burkina Faso were very impressive in this tournament. So yeah, it's got to be. I think if we're looking at the games in the knockout stages, it's probably Burkina Faso, Cameroon for me.
Yeah, because I remember it was on Saturday, that game, and I don't remember which. I think it was a Burnley and Watford playing on that day, the Premier League game. So the moment
that's right.
Burkina Faso scored 3 goals, I was like, yeah, they've won this. And so I tuned into Burnley, Watford, and then I saw 1 goal going in. I was like, yeah, let me check this. And then it went all the way to 3. So we have nominated the 3 games, the 5 games that could be game of the tournament. So here they are on screen. The Cameroon beating Ethiopia 4-1, Gabon drawing with Morocco 2-2, Morocco scoring almost in the last minute. Ghana, Comoros, what an entertaining game. That meant Ghana were out. Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone 2-2, one of the surprise teams. And Burkina Faso 3-3. So let's not eliminate one by one. There's 6 of you watching on YouTube. There's 20 of you watching on Facebook. Let's eliminate one by one. Now, which one would you remove that to drop it down to 4?
Right. We'll eliminate the 4-1 to Cameroon. We'll eliminate that one first.
Eliminate Cameroon against Ethiopia 4-1. Yeah, I think Cameroon are expected to win, but Ethiopia started that game very quickly, as you say. They scored within 2 minutes. I was like, what is going on here? So that game is gone. We are down to 4. Gabon 2-2, Ghana losing to Comoros, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, and then a knockout game between Burkina Faso and Cameroon. It's very hard to drop down one game. I'm thinking Gabon, Morocco.
Yeah, I'm going to go Gabon, Morocco as well.
Gabon, Morocco has been eliminated from game of the tournament. So it was hard, by the way. It was a very good game. Gabon did very well without the likes of Aubameyang. They did very, very well. So we are down to 3 games, guys. So which game are we going for match of the tournament? Which game are you going for match of the tournament? We can give 2. We can give the match of the tournament in the second match and then the third match. So who's getting the bronze medal here?
The bronze medal, I think, will go to Ivory Coast, Sierra. I can't speak this even. Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone is the bronze medal.
Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone gets third in terms of game of the tournament. Second, I don't know, because the Burkina Faso one in Cameroon, the three goals are scored I think before halftime. And then there was a period in that game between the 46th minute to the 70th minute that nothing really happened for 30 minutes until the likes of Abubakar came on, and then all of a sudden he got 3 goals in the last 15 minutes. So does that really matter, or as long as there was 6 goals in that game?
I have to say, from watching that game, I think Burkina Faso missed a couple of other chances in that game, but Ghana Comoros was memorable for all the right reasons. Comoros went through. Ghana were disappointing for sure. And yes, it might have been a third place playoff between Burkina Faso and Cameroon, but just for the fact that Comoros went through for the first time ever, I'm going to give Ghana Comoros the game of the tournament.
Ghana Comoros game of the tournament. Jude, sorry, I can't bring up the Facebook comments. I'm not sure why. Jude says it was definitely Burkina Faso Cameroon. Navid Onyeti says the match of the tournament for me was Burkina Faso versus Cameroon. I'm going to agree with you because of what I've said. I think there was a period in that game between Burkina Faso and Cameroon that nothing really happened for 30 minutes, and then 3 goals just went in. But Ghana and Comoros was edge of your seat stuff for the entire 90 minutes. I think Comoros scored fast, and then there was a time they scored a corner. Ghana had to come back from that game. There was a red card. Andre Ayew picked up a red card in that game as well. More drama in that game. I always love seeing Andre Ayew crying. His face usually just makes me happy. I don't know why. I'm not evil, but Andre Ayew crying, it usually just makes my day. So I'm going to agree with you. I know a lot of people will go for Burkina Faso because it was like a 3-3 and everything, but we are going for game of the tournament. Ghana Comoros gets game of the tournament 3-2. As also Doug said, it also meant that Comoros went through in their first ever tournament, so that is a bit spicy as well. We are going to go for Burkina Faso Cameroon second, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Burkina Faso Cameroon second. That was the only knockout stage game, surprisingly. So most of the games that you're picking are from the group stage. And then third, we are going to go for Ivory Coast 2, Sierra Leone 2. Sierra Leone scoring in the last minute in that game. Although you've actually said Ivory Coast played very well in this tournament, they still struggled in this game. So that is those are the games of the tournament. Let me just type it in and then bring it up. So yeah, I think I have it there. So those are the games of the tournament. Ghana against Comoros gets first position 3-2. Second, Burkina Faso against Cameroon 3-3. And third, Ivory Coast against Sierra Leone. So we have awarded team of the tournament, surprise package of the tournament, game of the tournament. Next up is the player of the tournament. Now, again, yesterday they did give Mane player of the tournament, and I don't agree with that as well. I totally do not agree with that, especially in the first 3 games. You don't know Senegal did not score a goal in the first 3 games.
Yeah.
They scored only a penalty. I don't think it was Mane's fault. I think the position where the coach was playing him, he was playing him as a number 9. I don't think that is a good position for Mane. Dag is a Liverpool fan, so he understands the Mane position more. But I don't think he's ever been a central striker. Even when Liverpool don't have strikers, it's usually Salah playing there or Jota. I've never seen Mane play.
Yeah, I've never. I think there's maybe only 1 or 2 games that Mane's played as a false 9, but he's not a number 9.
So I think he actually did struggle a lot. So I don't think it was his fault. But Senegal, in general, after the group stage, I would not have told you they were doing this tournament. Only 1 goal, and that was a 95th minute penalty. I don't think so. So I put a poll in the chat, Doug, and the 4 players I nominated for player of the tournament were one of them, 4 players. Let me hear which players would you nominate personally? 3 players.
3 players. Yeah. I would bring. Oh, what's his name? Toko Kambi.
Yeah, Toko Ekambi.
I would say Toko Kambi. What's his name?
From
I
which
said I
country?
said I said his name a minute ago. The right back for Cameroon. There's a
Are you,
Fai.
okay, fine. Okay, I know he had like 3
Fa
assists in the tournament.
Yeah, and because Egypt were so good at defending, I would say Hamdi.
Okay. So the four I'd nominated, in terms of what I saw like on Twitter, people talking about and what some people are suggesting, definitely Abubakar was on the poll.
Oh yeah.
Ekambi was on the poll. Hakimi as well was on the poll. And I put Mane there because he was given the player of the tournament. But as you say, the likes of Fai, there's a player from the goalkeeper from Sierra Leone, I think it is called Kamara. The goalkeeper from Egypt, although he didn't play too many games, only 2 games, so those are the nominations. So far, Hakim is actually leading 50% of the votes on YouTube. So player of the tournament. So if you're nominating 5 player of the tournament, Ekambi definitely has to be there. We all agree with that. He was not even put in team of the tournament. It is crazy. Ekambi was there. Number 2, we are putting Abubakar. I always have trouble spelling that name. Abubakar, Hakimi, and then Mane. Does Mane get nominated for you?
I suppose yes, to an extent, because he's obviously just won the African combination. So yeah, I think Mane should be in there. Yeah.
Then who would be the 5th player you nominate? The final player. We have Ekambi, Abubakar, Hakimi, Mane. Who would you nominate? One player that you've missed. I mean, is there any player? Let us know in the chat. Is there any player that you would nominate that? Now, for Ivory Coast, Pepe did very well, but does he deserve to be there? Because he didn't play every single game. I think the first one he didn't play. I think the second one he came or he started.
I tell you who should be in there. Who should be in there. The player for Gambia, is it Jallo? Is it Jallo?
Jallo. Yeah. Is he the one who scored from like the middle of the pitch or something? I'm not sure. But
yeah, I think he had a free. I think he had a free kick from about 30 yards out, which actually hit the crossbar.
Yeah, he is. He scored against Mauritania, Jallo. Yeah, he could actually be right. I saw him a couple of times. So we are nominating 5 players for player of the tournament. Ekambi, Abubakar, Hakimi, Mane, and Jallo. So let's start from number 5. I'll let you go first, Doug. Who are you putting in number 5?
Ekambi, Abubakar, Hakimi, Mane. I'll probably say Jallo number 5. But
number 5.
I'd say the other 4 have been very, very good. 4, I will go for.
I'd actually put Mane there.
I would put Mane. Yeah, I think Hakimi has been excellent. So I think he's probably ahead of Mane. Then it gets tricky.
Okay. Yeah, then it gets tricky. Hakimi did score 2 free kicks. It was so crazy how he put it in the same place twice. And then he actually had another 2 free kicks in the next games that the keeper got this time round, and I think one hit the post or something. He also got an assist. He also, I think, hit the post again for one of his bombing runs on the right side. Now, he's obviously going to be a fantastic player. He's already played for almost all the top teams, PSG, Dortmund, Real Madrid. He's already played for all the top teams already. I think he's won like tournaments, like the leagues in different countries already. Obviously didn't get that far. He got to the quarterfinal. Defensively as well, I think they're doing very good. They did very well. Morocco, they show you the results. They were in group. They finished top of their group. They conceded 2 goals. They kept a clean sheet against Ghana. They kept a clean sheet against Comoros and conceded twice against Gabon. But Hakimi, as you see, he scored against Gabon in the very last minute. And then they actually they nominated Boufal for part of the team of the tournament, but I didn't really see him as that much. And then Morocco, he also scored against Malawi, Hakimi, the winning goal in that game. Quarterfinal against Egypt, do you think he played well?
He was obviously involved in the penalty decision, wasn't he? He was involved in that. I think he played okay against Egypt, but I think I think he deserves to be top 3 at least, because his 2 free kick. To be fair, that Malawian goal, if Ronaldinho scored that, we would be talking about that for a long, long time. Like, it was just incredible, that strike.
Yeah. He's a defender. He is a defender. It's crazy. This guy is a defender.
Yeah.
So number 3, will you put Hakimi in third?
I'm going to put Hakimi in third, yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 Cameroon players. They got team of the tournament, and they have 2 players in terms of player of the tournament. So who's going to get second? Who's going to get first? Now, Abubakar, I've seen him play for FC Porto for a lot of years in the Champions League. Ekambi, I've never really actually sat down and watched him play for Lyon and any of his previous teams, but they both did very, very well. There was, I think, before they got to the third place game, they had played, is it 5 games? Cameroon had scored 11 goals.
Yeah.
And Ekambi and Abubakar had scored all of them. That is just nuts. He had scored 6 and Ekambi had scored 5. Like, every single goal that was scored by Cameroon, it was the 2 of them. So I'll let you go first. Who would you give?
I'm giving it to Ekambi. I think Ekambi was just excellent throughout the whole tournament. And that wee solo goal he had against Ethiopia, where I think he took on about 3 or 4 or 5 players. Yeah, for me, I think Ekambi deserves it over Abubakar. Like, look, Abubakar is obviously got golden boot and all that, but I just think for the way that he's played, and I would give it to Ekambi. I think I hadn't heard of him actually. Hadn't heard of him before this tournament. So for me, it's Toko Ekambi and then Abubakar second.
Okay, so players of the tournament: Ekambi gets first, Abubakar gets second, and Hakimi gets third. Jude on Facebook says Pepe. You might be an Arsenal fan there. RK says Hakimi was good too. Ekambi first, Abubakar second, third, Hakimi fourth. Mane, Navid said it should be Hakimi as top of the list. So interesting, but we'll start with Ekambi, Abubakar, and Hakimi. I do agree with Ekambi. Obviously got a couple of assists in there as well. So that is we've awarded team of the tournament, surprise of the tournament, game of the tournament, player of the tournament. We have like 3 more. So goal of the tournament. Obviously, it's going to be hard to pick, but it's actually not going to be hard. We can do it from here. There was a free kick. There's a goal that was it Malawi? Let me just see. Malawi. Are you going to nominate that goal against Ethiopia for Ekambi?
Yeah, I'm going to nominate. I'm going to also nominate the goal from Malawi against Morocco, because that was yeah. And
Mohango. His name is Mohango.
Yeah. The Comoros free kick against Cameroon as well.
Comoros free kick against Cameroon. So we have Ekambi against Ethiopia.
Yep.
We also have Mohango against Morocco. It's crazy that you're not even going to nominate Hakimi, but those are the goals, as you say, they're crazy. And his name has just disappeared from my mind. But it was Comoros against was it Ghana? No, it was Cameroon. It was Cameroon.
So, it was a free kick from about 35 yards out, which was like spinning, and it went in the net.
Changama versus Cameroon. So those are the nominees for goal of the tournament. We're going to nominate these 3 goals as a goal of the tournament, and then we're going to have to pick goal of the tournament. I think it's going to be easy for me. I already have my choice. Goal of the tournament nominees. So third, who are you going to place in third?
I'm gonna. I mean, they're all great goals. They were all really good goals, weren't they? I just think because of the actual distance between them, I think Ekambi versus Ethiopia is third.
Yeah.
And then, it's got to be Mango against Morocco. I mean, if you, as we said, if Ronaldinho scores that, he's going to be whacked lyricals. The fact it was a Malawi player, it was just an unbelievable. Like, it was like 35, 40 yards out. It was magnificent.
They just shot it, and it was from open play as well. Just ripped it like. They just shot it. So you're going to go for it as your goal of the tournament?
I'm going to go for Mango against Morocco, yeah.
Wow. I actually thought you were going to go for the next one. I even prepared a graphic for it because I thought you were definitely going to go for this free kick. Like, how can you score from that distance? That is far. That is very far.
Yeah.
Comoros as well.
That's like, was it like 35, 40 yards out or something? Yeah.
They were down to 10 men at this time. They were playing without a goalkeeper in this game, and this guy actually gave them hope. They actually picked up the ball, and for the next 10 minutes, they're like, you know what, you can actually get a goal. So this would be my goal of the tournament. Doug says Hango, that was a very good goal as well. Like the way just like it was very powerful. No chance for the goalkeeper to save it. But those kind of goals, we'd give them 2. I think there's some times like when Salah, Man, and Aubameyang got the same top scorer, Golden Boot, all 3 of them. I think goal of the tournament, we are going to give both of them. Hango against Morocco and Changama versus Cameroon. Those are the 2 goals of the tournament. Very, very good goals. Obviously, there are creamy free kicks that if you're making a top 10 and stuff, you would definitely mention. So, goal of the tournament: Mahango versus Morocco, Changama versus Cameroon. Next is shock result of the tournament. The shock result of the tournament. Let's scroll back to the top. The Cameroon group. I don't think there's any shock.
No, probably not.
There wasn't any.
I think if we're looking at it, potentially Algeria, Equatorial Guinea, probably one of them.
Algeria, Equatorial Guinea has to go in there in terms of being nominated. Algeria, Equatorial Guinea beat them. That was very, very surprising.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone.
Yeah, in a way, you could say. Probably Comoros against Ghana. I don't think anyone expected Comoros to get anything from Ghana, but they managed to do it. I'm trying to think if there's any others.
I think there is. Was it Gambia beating Tunisia?
Gambia beating Tunisia. That was quite a shock. Yeah.
Yeah, and then in terms of the knockout stage, I mean, the likes of Cameroon went through, Egypt went through, Morocco went through, Senegal went through. I don't think we had any quite surprise. Equatorial Guinea beating Mali. Would you have expected that?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe on pens. I was thinking maybe Nigeria, Tunisia potentially. I don't know about you, but the fact that many people had said that, like, during the group stage, that Nigeria were the team to like go through. Many people expected them to potentially win it. But I think if you look at it, Tunisia defended very, very well. There was obviously the red card for Alex Iwobi as well. So I think it has to be said that that's probably up there for one of the shocks. Nigeria losing to Tunisia.
I'm actually surprised many people say that, you know. I'm actually very surprised because Tunisia is a team that usually goes to World Cup. So I don't think they're a very small team. I think Tunisia, like turning up against Nigeria is not like a team that has never been in an African Cup of Nations before and they end up beating like the champions. So for me, I actually didn't think Tunisia was a surprise beating them. Yes, Nigeria done very well in the tournament, but Tunisia is a big team. Like they'll probably be in the next World Cup as well. So I remember them playing England in the 2018 World Cup. I think it was only a 1-0 or 2-1. I think England actually won that game 2-1. So they're not very.
I think they did. Yeah.
They're not easy team to play against. So are you going to go for Algeria? Equatorial Guinea. I think. Algeria
I'm gonna go Algeria. I'm gonna go Algeria, Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, I think the fact that was because Algeria were not expected to, go out, especially in that. But we all thought that game, Algeria obviously had to beat Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea, go to Algeria, play Algeria, played very well actually, and got that goal as well. So yeah, it's got to be Algeria, Equatorial Guinea.
I definitely agree. Algeria had not lost a game, I think, for like 2-3 years or something, and playing in this game and not even scoring a goal. Not even scoring a goal at all in this match. So That is the shock of the tournament. Algeria 0, Equatorial Guinea 1. That was one of the results that meant Algeria was out and propelled Equatorial Guinea to the next round. Obviously, they went on to beat Sierra Leone in the next game. So we have done 6 awards. Team of the tournament has gone to Cameroon. Surprise for the tournament has gone to Sierra Leone. Game of the tournament has gone to Ghana 2, Comoros 3. By the way, that was also supposed to be nominated, the Ghana 2, Comoros 3.
Yeah.
But we are going to stick with Algeria one. I think that was a big one because I didn't think Ghana played well anyway in the first 2 games. I didn't expect them to reach that far.
No.
Goal of the tournament, we've gone for 2. We've gone for Mahango versus Morocco for Malawi and Changama for Comoros against Cameroon. Obviously, we can't show you the goals, so it's all over YouTube. You can just check those specific games. And shock of the tournament has gone to Algeria, Equatorial Guinea. Now, how many awards are those? Those are like 6 awards. So those are the good awards. So let's do one bad award. Which team did not totally impress you at all? Which team were you surprised they went out? Was it Algeria? Was it Ghana? Was it which team did not impress you at all?
I think you probably expect me to say Algeria at this point, but I'm actually going to go Ghana.
Ghana. Ghana lost to Comoros 3-2.
I was not impressed with them at all. No, I think the thing is with Ghana is that I don't know for one particular reason and one particular reason only. I actually had Ghana to actually go through this group, but they were just really, really poor, really poor. So it has to be Ghana. It has to be Ghana for me.
They were very, very bad. Like Thomas Partey in midfield, I can't tell you how many times he lost the ball. Andre, I didn't actually know Andre, you loved fighting like that. Every single game I saw him fighting, arguing with the referee. Every single game he ended up getting a red card. I think their formation was all wrong, playing Andre Ayew and Jordan Ayew up front. I usually see Jordan Ayew like a left-sided player, right-sided player. I didn't understand why they were playing up front together. And this tears again, Doug. This tears again. That's what happens when you play the 2 up front. Those tears once again. So letdown of the tournament. Algeria didn't do well, but we are going to go for Ghana as a letdown of the tournament. Algeria are actually very close. If they got a couple of more goals against Ivory Coast, they would have gone through. But letdown of the tournament, Ghana. This is a team that reached the quarterfinal in the World Cup of 2010, but recently they didn't play in the 2018 World Cup. And they actually have to go through Nigeria to qualify for the next World Cup. One of them. They're actually playing.
That won't be easy.
Yeah,
that won't
Nigeria
be easy.
Versus Ghana. One will miss out, one will go through. Another game that will be played, by the way, is going to be Egypt against Senegal again. One of them will not be at the World Cup. One of them will not be at the World Cup. I think Cameroon also playing against Algeria. So plenty of teams will miss out. So quick review. Team of the tournament, Cameroon gets first, Gambia gets second, Ivory Coast gets third, although they didn't reach far, but they played very well. Still, they only lost on penalties. Game of the tournament, we went for Ghana, Comoros first. We went for Burkina Faso against Cameroon second. Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone third. Surprise of the tournament, Sierra Leone, their fans are incredible. Every time I did the watch-along for Sierra Leone, they were there supporting their team. Even when they're 2-0 down, they're like, no, we're going to come back from this. They were incredible. Player of the tournament, we've gone for Ekambi first, Abubakar second, Hakimi third. Goal of the tournament, Mahango versus Morocco for Malawi and Changama versus Cameroon for Comoros. Shock of the tournament, shock result, Algeria losing to Equatorial Guinea, and then letdown of the tournament goes to Ghana. So those are the awards, and that is it, Doug. That was fantastic. There was a comment I wanted to bring up. Navid said what about Pepe's goal? Pepe scored 2 goals. I think he's talking about the one he scored against, was it Algeria? Well, I've seen Pepe doing that for Arsenal before. I don't think
Pepe was good. Pepe was very, very good, I must admit.
Yeah.
You as an Arsenal fan will be hoping he can go back to Arsenal and obviously perform much, much better. For sure, but yeah, Pepe was excellent. That goal was good. That goal was very, very good. But I just think the ones we've chosen are long distance ones.
Yeah, I mean, Navid, look at that goal, man. Look at that goal. How can you score from there? So, and there's one more part, so that you can go for exactly an hour. So they've done the team of the tournament, and this is the team of the tournament that has been nominated. So I wanted to ask Doug, which changes would you make? They've gone for Mendy as the goalkeeper. They've gone for Hakimi at right back. They've gone for Sis. You've mentioned him already at left back. They've gone for Tabsoba of Burkina Faso next to Abdel Monem of Egypt. He did very well defensively. I think he also scored 2 penalties in the shootouts. I don't know if he missed yesterday. I don't know. I think he hit the post yesterday, but I think he scored the last 2 shootouts. Al Neni in midfield next to Mendy of Senegal and Toure of Burkina Faso. And then up front, they've gone for Salah, Abubakar, and Mane. So if you had to make 2 changes to this team, what would you make? Because I'm surprised Mendy made that team. I am surprised Ekambi didn't make that team. I am surprised El Neni made that team. Like, so many changes I'd probably make. So which one of the 2 would you make? Which 2 changes would you make?
I would probably say, because I thought he was excellent the whole tournament. I'd probably say Hamdi instead of Tapsoba, because I think the 2 Egypt, yeah.
Hamdi is actually on the bench. They actually put him on the bench next to Onana, Faye, Koulibaly.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is on the bench. I'd change the goalkeeper. I would change the goalkeeper.
Mendy? Who would you put in? I think the Sierra Leone goalkeeper was great. I think the Egypt goalkeeper was great for the 3 games.
I would probably put Gabaski for me.
Gabaski instead of Mendy. I actually do agree. I don't think Mendy was that good of a goalkeeper in this tournament. They probably gave him because he won the tournament, but I wouldn't give him as well. My change would be Ekambi has to be in this team somehow.
He has to be.
So it's going to be one of your wingers going out, Doug, one of your Liverpool wingers, Salah or Mane. Mane ended up winning. Salah did score against Guinea-Bissau. He also actually helped them go to the final when he played against Morocco. I'm not sure. So I'd probably bring in Ekambi for... I'd actually take out Salah, Doug, I'd actually take out Salah for Ekambi. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's tricky, but I don't think you can put Mane out of the team because I think during the semi-final he really came into his own. Scored it against
Cape Verde when he was injured against Cape Verde. He also
that was mental, man. That was absolutely mental. How he stayed on the pitch after that big collision as well. I was very, very surprised. So yeah, I think in all honesty, probably Salah has to come out.
Yeah, Salah will go to the bench and Ekambi will come in. And then Dag has taken out Mendy. I don't even know what Onana is doing on the bench for Cameroon, honestly. Mendy is going out for the Egypt goalkeeper Gabaski. I'm happy with Hakimi. I'm happy with Tabsoba. I'm actually happy with Sis on the left. I'm happy with Abdel Monem. El Neni was trying to figure out who would take him out. So I don't think El Neni was part of the team of the tournament. And I'm an Arsenal fan by there. I don't think he was team of the tournament. And even if you were to change the formation, I'd probably put Pepe in there instead of him. Mendy, Toure in midfield, Mane, Abubakar, Salah. So we've made 2 changes. Mendy out, Gabaski in, Mane sticks in, Salah goes out to the bench, and Ekambi goes in. I think it was so obvious that Ekambi was better than Salah in this tournament. I'm not sure why they put him there, but it could be like fan votes and popularity and everything. But there was really, really had fun, Doug. I put Doug's link in the description. Thank you for coming on. And African Cup, you said your side it ended.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and it's given me the mood to do more tournaments for sure.
We have the World Cup later on this year, so let's see how that one goes. So thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. That was the African Cup review 2022, 2021, however you want to call it. Really enjoyed that tournament. Doug did a few watch-alongs for that as well. He did that as well. We did predictions. We did like previews to the games and everything. And we're now doing the review, and that closes the chapter for the AFCON. Make sure to follow Doug. Make sure to subscribe to him. Make sure to subscribe to this as well. Thank you for watching. Keep staying safe, and we'll catch up with you guys.